Ko te auahi, he tohu o te ahi. Mā te hau, e kawea ai te auahi ki tā waua. He oranga mā tāne i ngā whiunga o hine mahuika?
Kia ora. Dr. Tara Strand is our scientist today. She is an atmospheric scientist, a specialist in extreme fires, and General Manager of Forests and Landscapes at Scion. Dr. Strand, could you please tell us about what types of fires there are?
Absolutely. So there are 3 types of fire. Generally, we describe them as a vegetation fire or a structural fire. Within that vegetation fire category, there's 2 types. The first is a wildfire, a fire that's ignited in an unplanned way. And the second is a controlled fire, a fire that is ignited for purposes of land management, whether it's clearing the land or returning nutrients to the ground.
How does a fire start?
Well, first you need an ignition of the fire. And then for the fire to take hold, you need 3 elements. Oxygen, which the fire uses and feeds upon, fuels, which ignites and helps the fire move along, and heat. Any 3 of those, if you take one away, you take the fire away. So you need all 3 for that fire to occur.
So, what happens during a wildfire?
So at first you have an ignition, and that's either natural from lightning. So there's many parts of the world where there's a natural ignition from lightning, or you have ignition from a human source. And that could be from a spark from a railroad track to power lines to an escaped controlled burn, so one that's gone outside the management plan. And once that fire starts, it then will progress into different phases. It'll either move slow and steady, or if the fuels are dry and the temperature is warm, it will accelerate into a rapid fire spread, maybe even a building into an extreme wildfire.
Does Aotearoa need to prepare for wildfires?
Yes, absolutely. So what we have seen is New Zealand's on the exact same trend as the rest of the world. This is a global climate trend of increasing wildfire activity and increasing wildfire intensity towards that extreme wildfire end. The continental wildfire zones, such as Australia and North America, are going there first. But we're exactly on the same pace. We just lag behind because we're lucky. We have a maritime climate. That means we're surrounded by ocean and we have lots of moisture in our atmosphere. That helps slow down our trend, but the trend is still the same.
Where might these fires occur?
So they can occur anywhere in New Zealand where there's dry fuel. And New Zealand will have fire in almost every single region if you go back through the history. It often occurs in our more fire-prone regions, such as the north part of the South Island or central Otago. But any place that experiences drought or dryness through the summer can have that ignition and then that fire. It can occur in different ecosystems such as forests, grasslands, and even wetlands. In fact, if our wetland's dry and there's an ignition start, that wetland can burn and burn for a very long time.
Mate atu he te kura. Whakaeke mai he te kura. Tihei Mōri ora.